but is preferred here. Give that spot to Cindric. Now they wreck. Christopher Bell out of the bus stop. Several other cars involved. Looks like Kyle Busch is in there, as well as a few others. Everybody should be able to drive away, but the Busch car is going backwards, headed down the bus stop.
Wide up front, but they got through there clean. Back here a little bit further, you see a little tire lock up, a little bit of smoke, and then right there, kind of all on his own, the 8 gets spun around, and they pile in. Such a fast area of the racetrack. Oh, I said on his own, that might have been an exaggeration. I do believe the 7 got a little contact with the 8.
He's stuck. He cannot get out. NASCAR's going to have to throw the caution here.
This has been such a crazy day for playoff drivers.
And this is day over for Chastain and SVG. They try to run one extra lap. Will they get to pit road before the yellow? It's a drag race. The 1 and the 16, they will not make it. Pit road is closed. So much frustration in the camp of the 1 and the 16.
Was unsealed when it shouldn't have been. Massive loss of points. Crashed at Daytona. Crashed in the big wreck. Recovered at Darlington, and here just gets put into the wall.
Yeah, 3 wide. I mean, basically he uses the runoff, but the same 5 and 6 that we were showing you were side by side. Brad basically is like, look, man, if you're going to go to that runoff, up in a spot where the caution has to be waived. He's coming down the backstretch in front of Jeff. Bad luck for your son, but the left rear so far staying on.
So far it stayed on. Lots of debris coming off of it. I think NASCAR is going to be put in a spot here. Leader coming right behind him. Rubber on the racetrack. Here comes Chris Buescher. Here comes SVG. The main tire is still on the car, though. Will it come off right? There's the caution.
Oh, and what a break for the two cars that were on pit road.
Launched up onto the retaining wall. Keselowski's involved. Everybody else will find their way through, but William Byron up and in the air with Keselowski pinned underneath.
There it is, the orange and blue car side by side with Logano. Oh, Logano kind of gets into the 6 or vice versa, but either way, man, what a hit for the 24.
It was super tight. That is such a funnel through there. It is way tighter than it appears on television.
Shane Van Gisbergen, but here's SVG on the attack. He'll look to the outside for a moment, and there's trouble further back. Tyler Reddick's around. Kyle Busch is involved. That's Reddick in the 45 and Busch in the 8, trying to right their cars.
Who gets somebody to his left right there.
Got Elliott.
Yeah, Elliott who gets Barry, and then they stack up. Truex, pretty hard damage into the wall.
Chris Buescher is hounding down Shane Van Gisbergen, who happens to be mentored by Marcus Ambrose. Marcus will be back in Australia watching this, and it's shades of Keselowski and Ambrose all over again. Buescher gets on the inside of SVG and says, "You pushed me around earlier, I'm going to give it back." Incredible on this final lap, but he can't do it. Chris Buescher wins at the Glen in the most spectacular style. What did we just say?